Hi, I'm Deborah Dahab, your expat coach and intercultural psychologist. Imagine this. You're in a couple, you both have careers, and you both love your jobs and earn good money. You're happy and content. Then one day, your partner comes up and says, "Wow, I got a promotion and I'm going to earn twice as much, a lot of perks, a lot of benefits." And you say, "Yeah, where's the catch? Congratulations first, right? And where's the catch?" And he says, "Well, the catch is that it's on the other side of the world." What do you do? Well, this happens quite frequently. And in the corporate world, many times people get assignments, international assignments, overseas assignments, and they have a family and they have a spouse that also works, right? So, what to do? It can be a conundrum because while you're happy for your partner for the promotion, you can't help but thinking, well, what's going to happen with my career? And what about my, objectives and what's going to happen there? And there's no easy solution. There's no straightforward answer, and there's no right or wrong. It's whatever works for you as a couple or for you as a family. But basically, there are three options that can happen. The first option is that the partner doesn't take the promotion and everything stays more or less the same. More or less because depending on the reason why this promotion wasn't taken can build up resentment in the couple. Just leave it at that. Then the second option is that yes, you decide to pursue this and take the promotion, and the spouse ends up leaving their job or having to, pause a career to accompany the person who got the promotion. The other option is that the promotion is taken, the trips are planned, and the accompanying spouse is able to somehow transfer this career, either with the same employer or with another employer. And the other option is that the promotion is taken and there is no way to transfer the career of the spouse, and they decide to live separate lives, one in each country. So there's no easy answer and there's no right or wrong. But to help you decide, it's really important to communicate. And even before you communicate, important to know your needs. What are your needs regarding work? What are your needs regarding accomplishment? What are your needs regarding financials? When you know your needs and you know what it takes for you to be happy, it's easier to communicate to the other person and somehow get to that consensus place. Now, if you do decide to move to a new country, it's really important to think about what alternatives you have. I posted another video regarding what to do when you can't work in a country, and I'll post the link up here, because basically what is quite common is that when a couple moves, the person who has the job has a work permit and the other person does not have a work permit. So they cannot engage in work with paid work, right? They can volunteer sometimes, they can study perhaps, and that can be a turning point. So think about what you've always wanted to do in your life, and somehow you didn't get a chance to do it. And I'm telling you this because this happened to me. At one point in my life, I left my corporate career and found myself in a new country. And I didn't have a job. And with that, a lot of the identity is gone. And I did that to myself. I asked myself, what did I have I always wanted to do? But I never had either the courage to do it or the time, or, it never fit the schedule because there were other priorities. What was that? In my case, I went back to school. I had always had a dream to study psychology, and I did. I said, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of this hiatus and I'm going to study psychology. And that's what got me to here, to talking to you. I started studying intercultural psychology, and then I started studying coaching, and then it never stopped. And then I found myself in a new career. So at this point, you might be tempted to go through this path known, right? Because it's easier. But pause and think about it. Is there a dream that you've always had, that you wanted to try and you never had, the opportunity, or life happened and you just couldn't do it? This moment of change might be the moment to try something new. Keep that in mind, because sometimes we think only of the familiar, only of what we know. So the first thing we would think is to transfer the career, which sometimes is possible, or try to do something in the same area. And while that is great, I mean, if you love what you do, go for it. But if you feel that tingling inside that you might want to try something new, listen to it. Listen to it and start thinking about how you can put that in action, even in baby steps. Like, start with one step and then see if you like it, and then the other, and then the other. And it might even flourish into something real and something big. So, another important point when dual career couples move, is communication. Because very frequently there's a sense of one conceding or committing more to the process than the other. And for one person, there might be bigger changes than the other. I mean, if you're working in the same company and you're going to an international assignment within the same company, you will more or less know the rules and procedures because of the corporate culture. And if you're not in that, you will have to create your whole new world. So it's really important to communicate within the couple how you're feeling, what your needs are again, and if they've changed, if you need something else, and soul search, because before communicating, it's important to know what we want to communicate, right? And the final tip I would give is really give time, focus on nurturing your relationship. Moving can be challenging for both of you. It can be a challenging time for adjustment, and even if you're moving within the same culture, corporate culture, you might have added pressures for adjusting, or even pressures for performance, reaching certain goals in the company very early on. So be gentle to each other and nurture the relationship. So schedule time alone, schedule time when you're just yourselves and you don't have external influences, or minimize external influences, because that's really important. It's very easy to get lost in the hustle and bustle of busy life. And during these changes, these cultural transitions, it's especially important to nurture the relationship. I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you will subscribe to the channel and comment. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.